You ever watch a ghost hunting video and feel like something's wrong? Like the camera's still rolling after it should have stopped? This isn't just a video. It's a warning. Because the guy behind the camera didn't know he was already dead. And the worst part? The stream's still live. Hey everyone, welcome back to Silent Scream. If you're new here, this is where we dive into the creepiest, strangest, and sometimes true horror stories found online. And if you're one of my regulars, you already know, once we start a story, we don't stop till it gets under your skin. Tonight's story is one of my favorites, and one of the most messed up ones I've ever read. It's about a ghost hunter, a YouTuber who spends his life chasing spirits. But then, during one live stream, he realizes something terrifying. He's been dead for years. So grab your headphones, turn off the lights, and don't forget to keep your eyes on the corners of the screen. Because this one, it's not just a story, it's a reminder. Rain slammed against the broken windows of the abandoned house, hissing through the cracks like a whisper that didn't want to be heard. The camera light flickered, throwing pale shapes across the walls. "All right, guys," said Matt into his mic, his voice shaky but excited. "We're live at the old Holloway house, the one they say nobody leaves sane. If you hear anything weird, spam the chat." Static buzzed through his headset. The air was thick, colder near the hallway where shadows bent in strange ways. His EMF reader started beeping, a high pitch too high. He grinned nervously. "Ooh, that's a good side. Something's definitely..." The camera went black. Then the live stream glitched, replaying fragments. Matt's pale face, his mouth opening like he wanted to scream, then silence. When the video uploaded later, millions watched. People called it fake, staged, but 2 nights later, a new stream appeared on his channel. No one was logged in, and Matt, still wearing the same jacket, same gear, same voice, started talking to the camera again. "Hey guys," he said, smiling. "Tonight, we're hunting ghosts. I think one of them has been following me."
Matt Crowley was known online as Spectre Chaser. He'd built his channel hunting ghosts in old houses, motels, and forgotten hospitals. He had over 800,000 subscribers, a bunch of fans who loved how he joked through fear. But lately, he'd stopped joking. Every time he streamed, he caught something strange. Shadows that lagged behind him, whispers that said his name even when he was alone. He'd laugh it off for the camera, but when he turned off the lights and watched the replays, he saw things that didn't make sense. Sometimes he wasn't sure if the person in the video was really him. Still, he needed content. That's what kept him going. Sponsors, views, fans saying, "You're fearless, bro," made him feel alive. So when his old friend Lucas texted about a location, a burnt-out farmhouse on the edge of town where locals swore the dead never left, Matt jumped on it. He loaded his trunk with all his gear: EMF detector, EVP recorder, spirit box, thermal cam, and flashlight. He even brought extra batteries because the cold always drained them faster. Lucas was supposed to meet him there, but he never showed. Matt waited 20 minutes in the rain, checking his phone. No signal. The air felt heavy, pressing on his chest. Finally, he said into his camera, "Guess I'm solo tonight. Let's go find something creepy." The door creaked open before he touched it. He froze, staring at the dark hallway inside. The house smelled like wet ash and something old, like a hospital bed that hadn't been cleaned in years. Wallpaper peeled from the walls, curling like dry skin. He set his camera down, pointing it toward the entrance, and turned on the spirit box. Static filled the air. "Is anyone here? Can you tell me your name?" The static popped once, then again, then Matt. He almost dropped the device. "What did you say?" "Matt." Louder this time. The same voice. His voice. He laughed nervously. "Oh, real funny. Echo glitch." He smacked the box. "Let's move on." But as he walked deeper under the house, the lights on his EMF reader blinked red and stayed that way. Usually they flickered. This time they didn't. The hallway seemed longer than it should be. He could swear he'd already passed the same painting twice. An old woman in a rocking chair staring straight ahead. His camera screen started glitching. Static lines ran across it. When the image cleared, he wasn't in the hallway anymore. He was standing in a living room, though he didn't remember walking there. His camera tripod was already set up in the corner, recording. He frowned. "Did I move that?" He played back the last minute of footage on his handheld monitor. The video showed him turning around, looking straight into the lens and whispering something too quiet to hear. Then the screen went black. Okay, that's, weird. He tried to text Lucas again. No bars. He kept filming. Each room felt colder than the last. In the kitchen, spoons were scattered on the floor, as if someone had thrown them. In the hallway, the wallpaper patterns twisted if he stared too long. Flowers becoming eyes, eyes becoming mouths. He turned the camera toward himself and said, "Okay, guys, I'm seriously creeped out. If this place has any spirits, I'm begging you, just..." Something moved behind him. He spun around. The doorway was empty. The EMF reader went dead. No light, no beep, just nothing. He held it close, shaking it. "Come on." Then the spirit box hissed again. "Still here." Matt's blood turned to cold. "Who's still here?" "You." The air went completely silent after that. Even the rain outside had stopped. He looked around, whispering, "I'm talking to myself again. I've just been working too much." But his camera suddenly fell over on its own, landing lens up. The image froze, but before it cut, it caught something standing behind him where no one had been. A figure. Same height, same clothes, same face. Matt didn't see it at first. He was already walking toward the stairs, whispering to the Malk. "I feel like I'm being followed, guys. Like, by myself. Does that even make sense?" Upstairs, the floorboards groaned. His flashlight flickered. When it came back on, he was staring at a wall covered in photographs, dozens of them. All of him. Every photo was a still from his videos, him in different places. The haunted asylum, the school, the cemetery. But there was one difference. In all the pictures, he looked pale. His eyes were sunken, his mouth slightly open like he was whispering something. He stepped closer. The paper was damp, the ink running. In one photo, his hand was reaching toward the camera, and written underneath in shaky handwriting were the words, "You already found what you're hunting." Matt stumbled back, knocking into a chair. His breath came fast. His flashlight flickered. When it steadied, the photographs were gone. The wall was just cracked plaster. He muttered to himself, "I'm done. I'm leaving." But when he turned toward the stairs, there weren't any, just hallways stretching into darkness. He walked forward, heart pounding. The static from the spirit box followed him like whispering ghosts in his ears. He saw a door at the end and ran for it. It opened into another room, his own apartment. The computer, the shelves, the LED lights behind his monitors, it was all there. He blinked, confused. What the hell? His stream was live. The chat was moving fast. User ghosted. "Where have you been, dude?" The Watcher 88. That last video was cursed. Haunt Hunter Girl.
Are you okay? You look sick." Matt looked at his reflection in the screen. His skin was grayish. His lips had no color. He lifted his hand to his face and saw through it. Transparent. He screamed and stumbled back, knocking over a chair. Then he noticed the sound, a faint heartbeat echoing through the apartment. Not his. It was too far away. He turned toward the camera, breathing hard. Okay, this isn't real. This is some dream or something. But the chat kept going. Spectre Chaser. I'm not dreaming. His username. But he wasn't typing. His hands were shaking at his sides. He watched as the next line appeared on its own. Spectre Chaser. You died in the Holloway house. Stop pretending. His mouth went dry. Who's doing this? Spectre Chaser. You. He grabbed the webcam, pulled it out. The screen went black. But his reflection stayed. It blinked. He threw the monitor off the desk. It shattered. The sound echoed like a scream. Then he was back in the house again. Same wallpaper, same darkness, same smell. He fell to his knees whispering, "No, no, no!" He pulled out his camera and checked the playback. The last clip showed him walking through the house, calm, almost peaceful. He looked into the lens and said softly, "If you're watching this, I think I've been dead for a while. I just didn't notice." The clip ended there, but his camera was still recording, showing him now, eyes wide, breathing fast, shaking. Something touched his shoulder. He turned slowly. It was himself, the other Matt. Pale, lifeless eyes, no breath, just a reflection made real. The ghost Matt smiled. "It's okay, you're done hunting." Then the lights went out.